Welcome back. I'm with Graham Harris from the Sydenham Cricket Club. I'm with Dennis Cox, who's from the Sydenham Hockey Club. We just touched on the events of 2011. A lot of displaced people, and dare I say it, mainly in that area of the Sydenhams round to Linwood, Aranui, through that area. The desire for kids to still play sport, though, Graham, was strong, was it?
It was, Pete. I mean, we found that some of the parents were obviously preoccupied with their home situation and were pulling back from the game, but they were very anxious to get their kids back out of the lounges and into sport. And so we really have had growth in our junior section, not decline.
Dennis, with you guys, was there a desire still for hockey to continue?
I'm sure there is, and it's, I hate to say it's a problem, it's not a problem, but our junior ranks are very strong. We've combined with the Selwyn Hockey Club, another long-standing Canterbury club, to be able to offer kids the total range of grades to play in. We have a great practice facility at Sydenham Park with an artificial surface, a third the size of a full ground, so that our children's side has developed hugely, but it's at a real cost to the club because, because we're unable in our environment at the moment to recover even the fees that were charged by parent organisations.
Which raises the question, how strong is hockey in the schools then at that level?
I think we're finding that it's coming back into schools a few
But
years.
have you had to pick up the slack?
In the past, but now we're finding schools are starting to enter back into a sporting, which leads credence to what Graham has said about the parents wanting to get kids back into sport, because schools are now having teams which they were asking the clubs to cater for before.
Right. Yeah. Artificial surfaces going down in schools, there seems to be a growth in that though, isn't it?
Certainly is, yes. Yeah.
Which, you can't play your sport now really on anything else, can you?
No, well, no international games, no other games of any importance are played unless it's on an artificial surface.
Can I also just commend you, not necessarily you personally, but the sport of hockey, how revolutionised they've made the game now. I mean, if you go to the London Olympics, I mean, it was a joy to watch the hockey, the pace of the game. You know, there's no offside, you can hit it down the full length of the pitch. I mean, boy, it's quick, isn't it?
Oh, nobody could understand the rules before, so I think that
led to bloody netball do it the better, but never mind, it's another story, we'll get on to that.
And I think the greatest innovation they've done is now, instead of stopping the game for the old free hits, now you can take it instantly and play it to yourself.
But it's the full length, I mean, up and down, they must be extremely fit now.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Is that a good surface to run on? I mean, it must be very tiring on the legs.
No, because they've got shock pads underneath all the major ones, so that helps a lot.
So the sand isn't a factor as such? You know, where they sit the artificial on it? Or
no, they put a rubber shock pad under which benefits it. We've done that on the development of the park at Sydenham Park.
So when did you put down that practice, or the three-quarter pitch?
Probably about 5 years ago, and as I say, it was extensively damaged in the earthquake, so a whole new pitch has been relayed with the shock pad in it.
What do you hope's the life of that?
About 10 years.
About 10 years, yes. So it's not that long at the cost, is it? But you're getting a thrashing on it,
it's over $250,000.
How many kids go through it?
Oh, hundreds.
Slightly different with a cricket block, that's for sure, Graham. But was the cricket ground itself damaged or not?
Yes, we had liquefaction on the park. And in fact, council did a good job to try and repair it, but it probably needed to completely excavate and relay hundreds of thousands.
Did you do it?
No, it wasn't possible. It wasn't financially available to us.
Was insurance involved with the ground?
No.
So that's a problem, isn't it? You know, that is. But with the building, you were able to proceed?
Yes. Our insurers, I have to say, we had a very good relationship through our brokers and our insurers. They understood our problems, they moved quickly. The delays really were around geotechnical advice and structural advice, but our insurers, that was a pleasant experience.
Which a lot of people are experiencing anyway, aren't they? It's a known factor.
Indeed.
Okay. Did you think here's a chance to revamp it? What did you think?
The problem we had, Pete, we had to stay within the existing footprint because we're on council land. So there was an opportunity to perhaps go up, but that would have had problems in terms of structural strengthening that we would have had to have done. So effectively, we just worked the existing footprint, but put a lot of time into the facilities.
Right. So what have we got to look at now?
We've got probably the high points are the home and visitor changing facilities, which are enlarged and improved, banks of showers, toilets. The main lounge area has been improved, particularly upstairs where we've got a viewing area. We've future-proofed the building too by making it Wi-Fi capable. We've run a lot of data cabling through the building, and probably the highlight for us as a cricket club is the use of the Crick HQ scoring system, which we can now integrate with an outside scoreboard system.
Right. And that's a digital thing or a what?
It's digital, and in fact, we think the marriage, if you like, between the computerised scoring system Crick HQ and the Proton scoreboard is probably a world first, and we're very proud of that.
Yeah. Why would a club do it?
Well, we had the opportunity to do it, Pete. That was the point, and we thought this is the one chance you get to put a system in that is absolutely world class. Let's do it now,
right.
And hopefully, with the help of our funders, we've been able to achieve that.
You, of course, have also the unisex problem, don't you? Where you've got a lot of women and young girls playing hockey. So when you look at facilities, you've got to cater for both, don't you?
We did have that, Pete, and with what's happened with the cricket, developing a home and away team, changing facilities at each end, we've naturally got that one end for women, one for men, right. So it will fit very well.
And you're looking forward, obviously, you're really not at a shakedown, I suppose, because your season hasn't started yet.
No, it hasn't.
No.
You know.
When do you kick off?
March, really.
Right.
Yeah, so we're coming close, and I think our shared sort of thing changes over at March end.
So, Graham, how long have you had to bed it down before you did your opening yesterday?
We've had a couple of months. Our builders were on time pretty much, and so we've had a couple of months to iron some bugs out, and everything worked well.
And now there's a confidence, you go ahead now, you're pretty pleased with what you've got?
Oh, it's outstanding.
Okay.
Very pleased.
When we come back, though, there's been another development, and it's funny enough, I'm actually involved with one myself at my own club in a different area, but they're amalgamation and getting like a business model together, and that's what's happening at Sydenham. So we're going to talk to the two wise men about that in a moment.